Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, like just once more, this is Rory. You know, he's one of the ultimate users. Like Rory, why don't you like just give an introduction about yourself, yeah?
Oh, all right. Yeah, I started the eBay drop shipping, Amazon to eBay, about 6, 7 years ago.
Okay.
Um, I had about 7 eBay accounts, and we were
Dude,
doing
watch.
collectively a little over 1,000 orders a day. Back then.
He did exactly what Jack Pittman did, but he did it successfully.
Wow. Okay.
Rory was a top G at this, yeah?
Okay, so
Yeah, that was
before we continue, guys, this video should be on YouTube. We're gonna talk about Rory's journey in dropshipping. We'll also talk a little about e-com sniper and so on. So like and subscribe. But yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Rory.
yeah, this was some years ago, and I ran into a problem that I could not fix with losing Amazon accounts to pretty much ruined
Yeah.
ruin the business.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't find a solution anywhere, Auto DS, Price Yak, you name it. I just couldn't find a way to break through. And I stopped drop shipping for about 3 years or so. So when I got in touch with our guy here, he got my interest peaked with the stuff that he was pushing on the Discord. So we got contact, and I've started to drop ship again, joined the program, and I'm just starting out again.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so I think the most exciting part about Rory and all of this is he's actually like the embodiment of exactly what I was trying to achieve, like what I'm still trying to achieve. 1 million items posted from Amazon, optimized straight onto eBay. You know, that is like what the goal and vision is. If I think anybody can understand, if you're able to accomplish this, right, you're gonna see $1 million no matter what you do,
Yeah.
right? And the optimization is what saves you, like from all the Vero and all. It's not perfect, right? Because we have the image, right? But you know, like it's a huge leaps and bounds than what we had before. So this is like
Yeah,
one of
like
the most exciting
even
parts.
what is possible. So Rory, how
Exactly.
many listings have you got up so far?
So far as it's going slow and steady right now. So I'm just building. I'm just getting back on. I have about 600 listings, but I'm doing the bulk listings. So
He literally
every
started
second,
yesterday.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
And guess what?
every second we're getting more listings.
Rory, tell me this. Like you started yesterday. How long did it take you to set up the bulk lister, find the items, and like you said you got a sale already, yeah? Within the
Yeah, I got
first
a sale
24 hours.
yesterday within about a couple of hours of it
Dude,
listing.
I'm telling you, bro, this stuff works. I'm telling you, that's why.
Yeah, but we know that's
But no, you don't understand. Like bro, you're marking it up by 65%, right?
I am
Like
65%.
it's not a joke,
wow.
you know, like this, like the margins are insane. I'm doing it as we speak, right? I have my bulk lister running right now. I'm literally listing thousands of items, like 9 threads going at the same time. And then like some of the future things that we're gonna have opening up is like the refresher, just deletes all the items that are not selling, you know,
And
like the upselling
refresh.
software. Yeah, like yeah, okay. So Rory, let's get into your question just so because I know you're gonna have to leave in a bit, right?
Yeah.
What was the question that you had? And then we'll answer that.
So I watched the previous video that you, Mark, and Austin did about creating a multiple eBay accounts.
Right.
And so I've got 2 left in my name. And I want to know if I've got 2 accounts that I'm going to drop ship from, that I have drop shipping history from. Is it wise? Is it safe to open, another 8 in my name with same name, same address,
Yeah,
phone number, but different
I understand your
EIN?
question. I understand your question. Yeah. So basically, what he's asking is, can I open 10 eBay accounts under my name, right?
Right.
For anybody watching, the answer would be yes if you're starting off. Like very important, right? The moment you start drop shipping, you
Mhm.
bring scrutiny onto the accounts and
Gotcha.
to your name. So the moment now that you already started the process,
Right.
right? The third account you open is gonna bring scrutiny to all of the accounts already open, which is gonna potentially lead you to a suspension.
Gotcha.
So the answer would be like, unless you're willing to wipe your entire stores completely,
Mm.
right?
And then do the
That
application.
and then make 5 accounts, because remember like one thing everybody has to understand with like eBay and stuff like that is they do not like they don't have a hard requirement where they hate dropshippers, right? Here's the thing: the reason me and you are getting sales on eBay right now is because our listings are providing value to the customer, right? So eBay understands this, right? Like this, the buyer has selected our listing amongst all of the other listings on eBay because they found quality in ours, right? And eBay
Mhm.
understands that and they put value in that. So it's not like they hate drop shippers. They hate bad ones. Because when
Mm.
someone is a bad drop shipper, then what happens is, they give bad customer service. eBay spends thousands of dollars on bringing a customer to the platform. And then what happens is, the customer hates eBay now, and then they lose the customer for good. So that's what eBay hates, not inherently drop shippers. Well, and
Mhm.
with that being said, like there is a chance, like they might see your account and then like they might think you're a good guy, but I wouldn't take that risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I personally wouldn't take the one risk I would take is if you don't have a corporation set up at your address already, set up an LLC or corporation and open a business account. That's the that's the only suggestion. And I wouldn't
Problem is the business would be it
the
would still be
business will
under
still
his
be under
name.
his name, yeah.
There is
Yeah.
ways to go around it, right? But
You'll have to start,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
You don't want to
you're
risk it.
gonna
You don't want to risk losing the account.
yeah, like your 2 accounts are good. Like, okay, so what you should do, in my opinion, moving forward, you got to decide if you want to you want to scale your business right from the very beginning. Because I remember, like, I made the video and I said everyone should make 5 accounts from the very beginning. Because if I
Right.
had to go back in time, that's
Right.
exactly what I would do. Like, I would make
Mhm.
sure I spend like 1 to 2 3 weeks just making all the accounts ready,
So should
right, just
Rory
before
stop
I start.
listing? Well, so should Rory stop listing and then get 2 or 3 accounts, 3 more accounts?
Honestly, this is what I would suggest, right? Because it is a long-term play, right? Like, I would suggest like to actually wipe your accounts, but problem is it might set you back a month again.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you don't know, like, I don't know exactly how much data eBay has, like, to scrutinize. Like, are they gonna see that like you had all these listings up yesterday and then you called them? Like, I don't know, right? That's why like it was
Well,
more
to be
very
safe,
important from the
just
very
not to
beginning.
do it. Just keep the 2
Yeah,
accounts.
Yeah. I have, there's alternative, there's, like I said, should I go the friends and family route? So there's always that,
yeah,
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
yeah. If you can do that, you can actually make 5 accounts under their name.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I mean? So you're not really limited in that sense. It's just, some people, like, it's hard to convince some families sometimes. I
Yeah.
think that's the I think that's the one caveat. So again, so this is the process that you would use with the friends and family, right? So what would happen is you would create the corporation under your name and everything, right? But
Mhm.
when you're sending eBay, you'd have to find like a legal document to send eBay that doesn't show the director information. You,
And that
you
would
get what I'm
only
saying?
that would only work if you set the corporation up in Wyoming. Well, yeah. Wyoming is a
Yeah,
good
something
scope for that.
something like that. I have the solution for in Canada, but we're just gonna have to like do a little
I
tweaking to
think,
make this.
I think maybe you can do that with if you're doing an LLC, you can do that with the articles of
Right, exactly.
organization, because it doesn't
Mm.
show the name, I don't
And
think.
what state are you
No,
in,
but
Rory?
but but if they
Ca-
Google the company, can they find out the
California.
directors?
Ah, okay. And
Yeah.
California is really
Well, you can
expensive to
do
set up.
a registered, maybe I was thinking about the registered agent of service.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
If you're
just checking
doing
that
So
that
out.
route, just do it outside of California because California, you guys pay a pretty high yearly
Yeah, you got to pay $800 a year
Right.
for the LLC, whether you're using it or not. You know what I'm saying? If you still got to pay $800 a year on that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then yeah, like you're gonna have to find that legal documents that's gonna be like where you're gonna show eBay, like the corporation when they're Googling it, it cannot show the direct information. And secondly, the documents that you send cannot have any direct information either. They don't ask for it. They just ask you to type the direct information. And then they're gonna ask you for the driver license of the individual of the account holder. So if it's a
Hmm.
friends and family, you can just send that over. And then you just follow the same steps to get the 75,000 items, 750K. And then you do this again 5 times, but so that way you're gonna be ready to go.
And on that, if you have a friend or a family member, you do 5 with them. You're doing 5 different computers, 5 different EINs, 5 different
Yes.
IPs.
Yes. Because the
Then you,
conversation on eBay is gonna like you don't need to, I guess, do that. I would do it because like the less connections that you have with all the accounts, the better. Right?
But I
Because I've had
I personally would take the risk and run the 5 on the same computer, but that's just me.
same
yeah, but
computer.
hear me out on this. Yeah, like I've had like 2 accounts under my name back in the day, but I kept them on different IPs. Right? When one of them got shut down, the other one didn't because
It
it was
didn't at
still
all.
separate.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because it was still like separate. So
The
that way you still
two,
have some.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
the two I have now are on separate IPs. They never cross logged in. But
Exactly.
if you have it on, if you go as far as same, I mean, different computer, different IP, are you using the same address and phone number across all those accounts?
I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
So I didn't. So I always keep a different like phone number and email. I
Right.
just I just send the driver license or something back in the day. That's how.
Oh,
But otherwise, like it was. I feel like it was still unlinked. But if they wanted to scrutinize it, they would have got me. But the
right,
automated system wasn't able to get me.
right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's I would recommend just for the longevity. If you can afford it. This is the main
Yeah.
thing, right? Because not everybody can like spend money for a new computer and like a new
Yeah, and to
IP.
set up everything.
The
This new
setup,
setup, yeah, 5 different
yeah,
times over. I'm looking
yeah,
at my articles of organization for my current company, and the only name on there is I had an agent, a registered agent of service. So my name isn't on there. But like you said,
uh-huh.
you can look it up through the state,
Yeah.
you
They
know.
they they will do that. They will do that. In my experience, they will do that. Like unless like there's like some in Canada they have if they want to look up a provincial corporation, they're gonna have to pay $100 for each search.
And
So
like
there's
here.
like yeah. So I'm pretty sure there's something like that in the States, like where
No,
they
but all
like
all states are public except for 3. Like Wyoming isn't public,
okay.
and I
Then there you
think
go. That's what you
yeah,
gotta get.
it is the
Exactly.
Wyoming
That's
Corporation. They're not public.
exactly. There you go. There you go. There's your legal stout.
Say that again. Incorporation?
A
Not
Wyoming Corporation. That's it. That's one of the states that are private.
that in like Delaware. They do it in
Yeah,
Delaware as well.
Wyoming. If I remember correctly, Delaware.
Yeah. That sounds familiar. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you should go that way.
Mhm.
So so yeah, I think so do you know what you're gonna do moving forward now?
I have a direction. Yeah. I'm just,
Okay.
chewing it over.
Tell me
Definitely.
tell me what your rough plan is. Yeah, let's work it out together. Because we're gonna. I think all of us, our plan should be minimum to make $1 million, right? Because
Yeah.
we have all the resources at this point. Like
Right.
what? Like you talked about the Amazon accounts, right? That problem is more or less solved at this point. You know what I mean? You maybe for you at this time it's not practically solved, but theoretically it is.
Theoretically, yeah. And that's,
Yeah.
we talked about this offline. I have a lot of, for lack of a better word,
Mhm.
trauma from what happened years back and the money lost. So I am, everybody has their own speed, what they work with and what they're
Of
comfortable
course.
with. I am taking a conservative approach to this, but you know, I am going to get to 10,000 listings on this account, and
Perfect.
I expect to see the ROI. I already know, you know, off of that one item, it was a $50 item. You know what I'm saying?
And you got
So it's
65%. Wow.
65%, and then I combine it with, I'm not sure we're talking about
No,
this
no,
here.
no, no.
Okay, so
Yeah, but
anyway, it was a good amount of profit on there. You know,
wow. Okay. Okay.
it's a good amount of profit.
Dude, I'm telling
And
you,
that's
man.
after one day.
Just,
Dude,
you know, no, that was after like 2 hours.
dude, I'm
You know,
telling you, man. It's not a like it's not a joke. If you have an unflagged eBay account, like you can literally
right?
start making like 10 grand in a month, like on your
Like
first
Yeah.
month. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, let me tell you guys what happened, right? I had this one other, TikTok kid. He just tried out the software, and I made a deal with him because I wanted him to make like a video for me, right? So he went ahead and he listed 100 items, 6 hours, brand new. Like he brand new to the game. Like doesn't know anything. 6 hours of work. He makes like 3 sales. He makes 120 bucks, and then he tells me like, yo, like I spent 6 hours, I only made 120 bucks. It's not worth my time. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Like he only listed 100 items. He was on his phone, whatever, computer, couple of clicks.
Right.
You're not even doing anything at this point, right? Like, Rory, tell me about the bulk lister. Like how much, like how ridiculous is it that you can make money
Yeah,
with
but
the
you
bulk
can't, yeah,
lister?
but Sam, you can't expect everyone to see the same thing that we see.
No, but it's ridiculous. Like the bulk lister is so powerful. Like all you have to do like at this point, it's like I really feel like it's almost like you're printing cash.
You just click on a couple of buttons and getting sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So
Just to be fair, you
Rory,
are leveraging your knowledge, but yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
But Rory, what did you use to do product research?
okay. I took his suggestion, and I got the list from I did the turbo, what's it called? The turbo scan
The
off of
the
Zeke.
turbo scan, yeah, of Zik. Yeah.
Yeah, I took the turbo scan off a scan off of Zeke, and I selected my categories, you know, 4-star and up, this and that, and it got, you know,
I'm, I'm
10,000.
gonna I'm gonna show everybody what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Can you see my screen?
Right.
So Zig Analytics, right? They scan like thousands of items for you already, and then over here they give you a CSV with the ASINs, the supplier titles, and the price.
Right.
So what Rory did was he used the Ecom Snipers like product hunter. This is the
right.
product hunter, yeah.
Hmm.
And over here, what happens is like you just load up your titles,
Right.
and then it goes ahead and starts scanning Amazon for similar items. We're gonna go into a more in-depth video on how this
Can
works, yeah.
can I
But
speak on that just briefly? So
sure,
this is how, you know, advantageous. It's almost like cheating to the point of what I was doing years ago. You know, when people were promising, you know, you have a platform that's like you can get the hot sellers, but you have to, you know, they'll nickel and dime you and say you have to pay for those hot sellers. And those hot sellers never sold. What
yeah,
this does is you're taking, it's just like a hack where you're taking from Zeke, which you already filter with the number of minimum and maximum reviews and 4 stars and up and so on. So you already have a pretty premium list. You take that list and you put it into here, you have a second set of filters which prioritizes the Amazon choice, the bestseller, highest review, so on and so forth. You see all that down there right there. You know, and then what comes out is, you know, like gold. You put
yeah,
that in there, and then you get the AI generated. You search by keywords or titles, and you get the AI generated optimized title, and you get all of the item specifics filled in, the maximum number of photographs and the description, everything that eBay loves to see, you know, and
absolutely,
it's promoted, and it's promoted. It's automatic promoted
automatically, yeah.
listing. Yeah.
I,
So
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show everybody how it works. I'm gonna save my list because I've been scanning this for a little while now. So this is my gold, right? And then I'm gonna give like a quick demo on how it works. So let's go ahead and pause it. And by the way, Rory, this is one of the new features that I'm gonna give to you soon is the restricted keywords. So I don't like to do any clothing or t-shirts or sweaters or anything. So I put all of these like restricted words, so it's not gonna get any of these, okay?
Right.
Sure.
Okay, so basically how this works, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. All right, let's go ahead and clear it. Mark, let's go start with your famous example. I'm gonna take away don't get Vero. I'll take the Vero, no problem. No, okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and scan for like 5 items. Right? Let's go ahead and let's put a minimum reviews of like, I don't know, like 300. Men's mountain bike. Right? So Mark, so what's happening is like when you put this word men's mountain bike, right? When you press search title on Amazon, right, on the product hunter, what's gonna happen is, right, it's gonna start searching for like anything that has these keywords, and it's gonna show Amazon choice and bestseller first. Yeah.
Right.
Let's go ahead and scan it, and we'll see if we can find anything. So let's put men's mountain bike. Let's put bicycle. Put mountain bike. So it's only finding within the price range. So let's increase the price range. Okay. So you can see that we have 3 results already, and it's searching up all the keywords. So then if we go ahead and press open results, right, we're gonna find that it's only finding items with the minimum reviews of 300, right? And it's gonna prioritize the bestseller and Amazon choice first. So this is one of
So
them.
this is pretty
Amazon
much
choice.
customer, product research without using Zig Analytics. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'll show you how we use a Zig in a second, yeah? So if you see over here, this says Amazon choice, right? So what it does is you're able to filter it out in a way where you're getting all of like the bestseller and Amazon choice right away, which I don't recommend because those sometimes are the Vero items. And that's why like me and Rory have set our maximum reviews to be 500. Because I've noticed if you, like I scanned all the items with 10,000 reviews and they were selling, but I got so many Vero claims right off the bat that I just like, it's better to get those low key items,
Okay.
So let me show you how it works with the Zec. So we go ahead and we just copy a couple titles, right? And we put it inside of our product hunter. So I want my maximum price for my account to be 100 and my minimum price to be 20. And I want a maximum review of 500 because I don't want any Veros and 100 minimum reviews. And then let's get 2 items. So what this 2 means is every time it searches this word on Amazon, it's going to return a maximum of 2 results over here for each title, right? So we can, when we do a title search, right, it's going to go ahead and start scanning. You can see it, and it's going to show you a progress bar. And it's gonna try to match the criteria that you put over here on your settings. So you get to really narrow down into what kind of items that you want. You know what I mean? So, and all of these items on Zec were proven to sell already. So when you're searching these titles, what's happening is like you're looking into the product niche and finding similar items already from there. But you're getting the highest rated ones first, the ones that are bestseller, Amazon choice. So it's like a very powerful product hunter.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. I think you take it from Zeke, the ones that are already selling, and then you put it through this, man. You're making an exponential result.
Exactly. So we've got 25 results over here. You can copy all of this and just throw it into the bulk lister you want. The way the bulk lister works is right over here. You just put it in and then you press list, and then it's going to start listing automatically. I'm not going to list right now, but that's how the bulk lister works. So let's open up 5 of them and you'll see how they look. 381. These are the items that we found with our search criteria. Minimum 100 reviews, maximum 500. And these are all like based off of Zig, so they should sell. So that's how the product hunter works. Yeah, Mark, do you have any questions about it?
No.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it makes total
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. And
I
I just pulled in a list of 4,000 items over here that I'm just gonna blast onto my accounts later on.
So
So that way, you know,
what is your goal on your accounts?
my goal right now is actually like I'm trying to get to like my end of the year goal would probably be to get to 20 eBay accounts. And then I want to put like, yeah, like honestly, like I think we talked about this before with Jack Pittman style, yeah. I want 25,000 listings on each account
Okay,
and
and
20 accounts. That would be
what is your goal for the guys watching? Anyone watching thinking about joining this team or joining Ecom Sniper? Because we talked about that earlier.
yeah, yeah. So like
Because let me just say something. One of the problems in this whole making money online is a lot of people jump on and then they don't have follow-up support, or they jump on like in the moment and then they just fall off. And I think when we were talking earlier, what you mentioned about he just wants people to follow him, and you just want people to follow you step by step, and they're guaranteed making an income. What would you say to people out on YouTube about that idea? Because anyone can sell a piece of software, but the fact that you're still drop shipping and we're working on getting each person successful.
Yeah. So I'll tell you this, yeah. Like if anybody wants to go ahead and learn how to drop ship on eBay, right? It's incredibly difficult if you're starting from scratch. But if you have like a mentor, right, then it becomes incredibly easy because a lot of the bullshit, right, it has been solved already. And you just need someone to kind of like, we have a system in place and you need to follow that system, right? The greatest benefit that I get, right, from helping other people right now, right, is that just like Rory, just like Taruri, Austin, right, we creating a community that can solve problems collectively together, right? Rory, like we talked about eBay, but you're working on Macari, you're working on other things, right? You definitely see the potential in e-commerce, like, but moving forward, doing it alone, that is when you kind of limit yourself, right? So having a strong community, right, that comes together to solve these problems together, that's how you become successful, because there's so much money to be made. And it's incredibly easy if everybody does their parts in it. For example, like let's say we need to figure out how to open up the corporation in Wyoming, right? If someone goes ahead and does it and documents it, right away we have the information for the rest of the group. Did you get what I'm saying, Mark?
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to learn how to make money, like join, but make sure that you're an active participant and you're providing value and you're listening to like
because once you join the group, we're online pretty much all the time. And because I've done this before. I've been doing this for a very long time. And it would be exciting to get every single person that uses Ecom Sniper in a group so we all solve problems together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys we'll put a link to Ecom Sniper in the description and so on, but that's just the by the side.
Yeah, and one more thing we'll do, like we'll make like a brand new account and we'll document like posting like 10-20,000 items, and then and then whoever's part of the group, they can kind of like emulate it, tweak it, and we can make the process better.
Right. Yeah. And we have the groups, we have the accounts there, so I think we'll definitely get that done this week.
Sounds good, man. All right, so I think that'll be it. And Rory, thanks for joining the call. Yeah, we should do it more often.
Thanks. All right, appreciate it.
Yeah. So you guys on YouTube, thanks for taking the time. If you've gotten this far, comment and let us know what type of videos we could do for you. But I really encourage you to join we have a couple free groups on Facebook and Telegram. But I really encourage you to join Ecom Sniper because the community is growing and we all want to take advantage of this eBay dropshipping thing together. All right, peace.
Yeah, dude. All right, take care.
Thanks.
All right, so I think that was it.